We would like for all communities to thrive and to have access to healthy and successful home life, family life, work life. EBCLC's mission is very invested in building power for historically excluded groups. And this organization has a 35-year history of fighting on behalf of primarily Black and Brown communities.
EBCLC was founded back in the late 80s by a group of Berkeley law students and a few professors who really looked around the community that the law school was situated in, and saw some deep, deep disparities. There was rising homelessness, a lot of deep economic inequities. This was during the Reagan administration when legal services budgets were being slashed. Again, the students thought to themselves, we're here to learn to be lawyers. We want to be able to contribute and pick up learned skills in the process. And so together they began building what is now the East Bay Community Law Center.
I think EBCLC is unique because we are rooted in community, we are zealous advocates, and we are scrappy. We are a place, an organization that trains the future lawyers in community to be true community partners, to show up for our clients in the ways that our clients want and deserve.
One, through direct services, providing a lawyer to people in civil justice issues. When I say civil justice, I'm talking about people who are on the verge of losing their home, being incarcerated, being separated from their families, having their wages, money taken from them. And really having to interact with systems that are extractive.
I've been with the organization for 14 years now, and it has always been about this community. I think EBCLC attracts such amazing advocates. And I'm not just talking about attorneys, I'm talking about everyone that works in this organization. They truly care about each other, and they care about what they do. They believe that justice is possible, that it's achievable. And I believe that too, and they reinvigorate me constantly. I'm constantly inspired by what I see happening around me.
You know, at its core, housing is a human right. And one thing that becomes particularly clear when you live in the Bay Area is that right is denied to so many people here. So many of the women of color who we serve, they are the pinnacle of everything that is happening in their family, right? And so when you have safe and affordable housing, because those two have to go together, right? Safe housing is the bare minimum, but what we see in the Bay Area is that housing is not affordable, right? And so we want to ensure that when you have both of those things, I see that families are able to really, truly thrive, not just stabilize, but thrive.
What we understand is true in this society is that your race and your gender are primary determinants of how successful you will be in this country. The East Bay Community Law Center's endeavor and investment is disrupting that. It's saying that your race and your gender should not determine whether you are likely to be sustainably housed, whether your children will be incarcerated, or whether you will have discriminatory outcomes in the healthcare system. And so we are invested in particularly messaging to women of color and people who experience the gender and racial wealth gap, that this is a place where they will find power and they will find partnership. This is a place, when you walk into our building, you see our beautiful mural, which is representative of what we vision community health looks like. You come into the office and you interface with people who are really invested in this community and really invested in the race and gender wealth gap. When people ask me about how they can be involved, I think of the person who's walking by and sees our door, which says no justice, no peace. That is a rooted value at this organization. Everyone will know peace if everyone knows justice.